Okay guys, so in this video, this is part two, we're going to look uh, we're looking at a game called Prophecy, based on the works of David Eddings, and it is a MUD or multi-user dungeon. And if you didn't watch the other introduction video, I don't blame you, but we're going to cover more stuff in this one, so that's okay. If you're interested in the history of MUDs and this game in particular, I suggest you go back and take a look at that video. Otherwise, just watch this one and the next one. It'll help you get started. And that is that. So, without further ado, we are going to cover how to get started on Prophecy. So, the first thing you're going to need to know is how to connect and how to get a client going so you can actually connect to the server and start playing. So there's several different ways to go about doing this. The easiest one, and one that I would recommend highly, is just going on to the web-based client. Super easy to do. It supports color, so actually if I type in color, oh, I can't do it yet. Whoops. That was hang on, let me log in here. So you won't be able to see what I'm typing because I'm gonna trim out the bottom of this, but you'll be able to see what I input basically. Alright, so we're going in, and you can see I have colors on actually. So if I type color, I can turn color off, or I can turn it back on, so it actually show everything with different colors. It's a little bit more it's nicer to look at, in my opinion, and it helps to break things up so it's easier to identify important information. So this client is very user-friendly, very easy to get to. The address is simply mudportal.com/play !host equals mud.prophecy.lu ampersand port equals 4000. So you can see that in this video. I'll actually put that in the description as well, and because I'm sure you didn't catch me reading that that URL, so that's fine. So super easy to get to, super easy to interact with. Another thing you can do, I don't have one running. Oh, hold on 1 second. Get Putty going. Alright, so you can get other clients as well. So there's a lot of these different clients. They support Windows, Mac, and Linux. There's different versions for each operating system. Putty, I believe, works on Linux and Windows. You don't quote me on that though, because I'm not sure. There's another one called 1010, which a good friend of mine uses, or the Drev uses, and he actually, let me drink some water here and go AFK. Alright, hang on. So he can actually go on his phone and play this. I'm not sure if he uses 1010 to do that or another client to do that, but it works like that. So when he's not able to go on his computer and he's getting ready for bed or whatever, he can just go on his phone and play on here, and it works out great. So with Putty, what you would do is, I have mine saved here, but what you would do is type mud.prophecy.lu, change port to 4000. Connection type, you're actually going to go to Telnet, because this is a Telnet server. So, and then we'll hit open, and bam, look at that. It's just like the other one. So I don't know if color is supported on this. I'd have to go in and look, and I'm not going to go do that right now. That's not what this video is about. I'm just simply opening the door for you. So you can use these different clients. Just Google them. Some like I said, the two popular ones I know of are Putty and 1010. 1010 is TIN. All right, we're closing that. Hang on 1 second. Let me reply to her. Working on the video again. So that's about it for clients. So now we're going to talk about character creation. So let me go back for a minute here. Let me refresh this. Actually, I should have just done that in Putty, but that's not a big deal. Come on. Alright, so we're going to make up a name. We're going to be Nabashama. That's just a random name that I've made up. Now, so when you're making up a name, you want to focus on being creative. So be original, be creative. Try to keep it in the lines of like fantasy or medieval type names. You want to make it like a real name too. So my suggestion is make it like a real name. Don't be like Prince Idiot 3000. Do like an actual name. Now Namashama is probably a stupid name now that I think about it, but your Gundar. I like that. So, like Viking names are good. I love all kinds of Viking names. Now, since you want to be original though with your name, so it's a good idea just to like run your name through Google just to see like what kind of results you get. You also don't want to use names from any of the David Eddings books themselves. However, that being said, just be creative about it. If you have a name and you really want to use it, you can go try it out, and go from there. It's not really that, it's not hard to come up with a original name. Just use your imagination. Look at some name lists if you want to pick something off of there, and just modify something if you want. But it's super easy. So anyway, so that's that. So we're gonna. What was I gonna be? I was gonna be Yorga Mandar. I don't know if that was the same name I actually typed, but that's okay. So here's your guidelines for names. I'm not going to go over everything, but because I just kind of covered that. But it'll ask you if the name is fitting to the rule or abiding to the rules. You say yes. It's going to ask for a password. I'm going to make up a password. I'm going to use Now, you shouldn't be able to see this, but okay. So now it's going to ask you to choose your god. So you really with this, you mainly want to consider the alignment. So if you want to play as a good character and you don't want to kill townspeople and good aligned characters and whatnot, you're going to want to pick a god that's good alignment. If you want to be more chaotic and be able to kill good aligned characters, or I mean, you can do that in the game anyway, but it's going to change your alignment. So it depends on like what kind of character you want to play. So if you wanted to be evil starting out, you'd pick like Torak, and there you go. If you want to be neutral, your options are Nedra and Issa, or Issa, I'm not sure. But either way, there you go. So let's just pick Ul for now. So it's going to ask you for a race. You can type help on any of these to get more information about the races. So this is going to give me general information about all races. When I just type in help, you can type help on a specific race and it'll give you more info. For now, I'm just going to pick Sandarian. We're going to be male. We're going to be a warrior. So it's going to ask your class. Class is going to determine like what weapons you're able to use and things of that nature, and starting stats and whatnot. So it's going to ask you for your hometown. My only option as a Sandarian is Sindar, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to skip customization. You can kind of play with your skills and abilities when you start to go in there, but if you click no, you're just going to get like a random roll basically. It's going to ask you what weapon you want to pick. So this is going to be your main weapon class. So my option for warrior Sandarian is sword. So I'm picking sword. All right, it's going to say welcome. All right. So Lord Kethia is a shepherd, and she's very good about helping out new players. So that's her. So if when you start, you're probably gonna hear from her and get a little kickstart in the game of how to play and whatnot. Okay, so that's it for character creation. So now you know how to get your clients going, and or using the web-based client actually would be an easy choice for you. Oh, and see, look, I don't even have color on. Now I can turn color on. There we go. So I like the web one just because it's really easy to use. I used to use Putty like 20 years ago when I was playing this game, but with the web-based sorry, with the web-based client, it just makes it super easy to use, and anybody can use it without having any you know, advanced computer knowledge, which you don't, not that you need advanced computer knowledge to download a Putty client, but still, just saying. Let me tell her. All right. All right, so we've covered everything for this video. So this will help you get started as far as those things go. There's going to be another video to follow. At the end of this video, there will be a link to that one, so you can continue on and get started there. So that's that for this. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I can't tell you enough how much that means to me. Wish I could talk tonight. So there you have it, and I will see you guys in the next video.